Out in, you said 1976, did you not?
Yeah, 1976 I flagged my first race at Berlin Raceway when I was 14.
Wow, that's crazy. My nephew Jordan's here tonight, he's 14, so I can only imagine, put that into perspective. So, when you're 14, you're thinking about, driving a car and doing all that, but flagging a race at a racetrack, that's pretty remarkable stuff there. So, obviously, tell us a little bit about the Marc Times and how all that started. And you got interested in that. You started selling the Marc Times Racing news at the tender age of 5.
Yeah, my mom and dad started Marc Times Racing news in 1965, and growing up with the racing business, going to the races every week, watching Dad flag, and then helping sell the Marc Times. As soon as I could run up and down the grandstand and not hurt somebody, make a direct change, I always sell in the paper.
That's so cool. I was just talking a few weeks to some fellow racers, and they said, man, we need the Marc Times again. Really did. And I remember flipping through those, like I said, the colored photos. I was just in awe over the race cars. Saw a lot of guys in there week after week after week. Larry Zent, Denny Nari, Farmer Joe Smith, Doug Hanna. Tell us just about your growing up with the Marc Times and flagging and what racing really meant to you.
It meant a lot. I mean, we've made a lot of friends and family over the years, from the Betty family on down to the smallest of local bull ring racetracks, and it's all like a family atmosphere with the racing family.
And I'll tell you what, I've flagged, you've been in the flag stand for some races that I've done, and I know your brother has. He pointed the flag at me in Kalamazoo one time on a guy and I were playing some games on a restart, and I really thought your brother was going to come out of that flag stand and whip my butt. He was that angry at me, and I was a pole setter, and it made me realize, hey, I think I'm in charge out there, but this guy's doing his job.
Yeah, we've been known to harpoon an occasional car with a yellow flag when he would run through the yellow flag. So don't like to do that, but they got to watch it. And if the yellow is for them or the red is for them, I'm sure they would like everybody to slow down or stop when they're flipped upside down or on fire.
Absolutely. And tell us, maybe you've got some stories of when you were in the flag stand that you can just reflect back on.
How many weeks do we have to talk about that? When I was flagging at New Paris, there was a couple times one car hit the wall. It cracked the wall for a section of about 30 foot, and it actually knocked one of the lights out of the tower above me. And had I not leaned forward, it would have hit me right on top of the head. The other time at Angola, flagging on top of the wall, I had a 2-day show. I had to keep looking at my feet, make sure my toes were back off the wall because the cars were running right past me. And the final race, third place car coming by, and I had my flags were 3 foot by 3 foot. And third place car, I hit him with my checker flag right in the windshield, and it came back into my belly, drove me into the fence and back out onto the racetrack. The announcer thought I was having a heart attack.
That's crazy. Man, that's crazy stuff. We kind of take it for granted. We got Brian Kusave up here. He's on break right now, but man, safety is a big concern for a flagman because you're the closest person to the action out there.
Yeah, that's the main concern of being in the flag stand, is not only the driver safety, but the fan safety. That's always been my main concern, is to make sure everybody's safe and everybody plays by the rules.
Do you remember who won the last race that you flagged?
Oh boy. Actually, I flagged, this is only the first race I've been to this year, and last year I went to opening night at Galesburg. My girlfriend has survived cancer 3 times, so and with the grandson, I've kind of taken some time to reflect and do things a little bit different, not instead of being at the racetrack every weekend. But I flagged Galesburg in 2016. Rick flagged there in 15. Rick flagged there. It looks like we alternated every other year, but I flagged regular at Galesburg, Owasso, a lot of years at New Paris, Spartan Speedway, a lot of different tracks. Then I also traveled around with the Namur Mini Champs for a good number of years. When I think I started that when I was 15 years old, and we ran a lot of races here. Ralph Yarborough, he'd say, "You're not flagging, because if you ever flag the first race, you're going to be having to do it." So he insisted on flagging, so that was fine. We let Ralph flag. He did a fine job.
Well, that's a great story. And you look right up there, it says the Ralph Yarborough Memorial Flag Stand. So one of our greats, we have 2 of the greats. Brian's great, and man, I'll tell you what, just Do you have any more stories you want to tell about flagging or just anything? I see you got the Dealer's Choice shirt on. Anybody, again, goes back to racing the Dealer's Choice, a huge race, and just you just love racing.
Yeah, this was the 20th anniversary of the Dealer's Choice in 1998. It was the same year my mom died. She died July 29th of 98, so it's hard to believe it's been 21 years, but she was like the mother of racing, and sweet lady, and I mean, she held the family together, and it was just a lot of fond memories growing up in the racing business, and I couldn't replace it for anything, but it's also at the same time nice to have a little bit of free time for the grandson and the kids and the girlfriend to just enjoy life a little bit more.
And we've got a special surprise for you tonight. We're going to honor you as well by letting you get in the flag stand, and you're going to wave green to checker on the 30-lap street stock. What do you think of that, race fans? Is that cool or what? Ted Beebe in the flag stand tonight, and
how you doing? See a lot
some familiar faces up there.
Yeah. See a lot of familiar faces and names. I was telling you earlier, a lot of the guys that are driving, guys and girls that are driving out here that I flagged for them, their kids. Now their grandkids are racing, so I mean the Hannah family, how many years does that go back? But Doug, I mean they called him the old grump. He was, I think that was a facade. I mean he wasn't grumpy, he just like smoking on that, or not even smoking, chewing on that cigar, pretending that he was mean, but he's not mean.
That's right. It's actually Charlie's here tonight, and Sage is here racing tonight as well. So yeah, keeping the Hannah family racing out here at the races. And is there a certain race that you were flagging that really jumps out? Just maybe had the most caution you ever thought in your life, or stuck up there in a flag stand or something like that?
You mentioned Denny Nyari. There was one time at the Dealer's Choice at Bend Speedway where he literally flipped up on his roof right underneath my toenails as I was waving the red flag. He was flipping underneath my toes. It's pretty exciting stuff.
Wow. Let's hear it one more time for Ted Beebe, everybody. Taking some time away from racing and flagging to spend time obviously with the grandkids and the family, friends are over here. So Beebe, everybody, part of the Beebe family, and of course the Marc Times Racing News.
And I wanted to say thank you to South Bend Speedway and Tony Eldridge. I understand he's not here, but when he invited my brothers and I to come on down, both Rick and Tim were flagging other racetracks. They had prior commitments, so I'm glad that my girlfriend, my kids, and their friends and my grandson were able to make it. So it's very special. Thank you very much. You're very welcome.
Ted Beebe, everybody, make some noise.